Here's Green. It's not going to go for him. McBride with it. Green picks him up. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Gets another look. Here's Adams. Outside for Green. Shoots over Bridges. That one's wide left. Knicks leading by 8. Oh, deflected. Easton with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Pass to Bridges. Shot from the wing. And, yep, it's good. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Adams. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
New York leading by 8. Outside Achua. Now here's Towns. Adams covering. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Houston. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Van Vliet on the wing. To the inside. Oh, sweet move. And it's laid in by Adams.
Assisted by
Adams gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Towns for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Left side, Green. To the right side. Here's Adams. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside McBride. Back to Towns. Double team on Towns. Pass to Bridges. The 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Here's Green. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Green up top. Still no points. Can they get it? Towns with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
The loudest section gets T-shirts launched their way.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Houston foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the first half of this game. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 8 points here in the quarter. Now Easton. Covered by Towns. Here's Kolek. Back to Towns. Out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Eason can't get it to go.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And Brunson gets it to go.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Tate. Oh, Robinson with a block. And Anunoby for 3. .26 seconds left in the second. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Rockets with the ball. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
It's been all about... Karl Anthony Towns for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Eason inside. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. On target from about 13 feet.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Back to Hart. Over Tate. Hart can't hit. Rockets trail by 20. To the middle. Outside Eason. Here's Şengün. And it's New York with a rebound. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He misses the free throw. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
It's hard on the wing. The three. He can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 16. Pass to Şengün. Thompson with it. Brunson defending. Şengün, the screen. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 5.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Back to Towns. Double team on Towns. Outside Hart. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Whitmore. The open shot by Brooks. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Houston making a change here. New York leading by 12. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Outside Anunoby. Launches it. New York, again, can't hit. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Thompson. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Brunson with it. He's got 10. Pass to Robinson. Adams comes with a double. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Robinson. This one for 3. Brunson misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brooks outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Robinson. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Hart. Now Brunson. Back to Hart. From downtown. Brooks with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Gets it down to single digits. Thompson's got 6.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Out to Bridges. It's tipped. Here's Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Smith. The Knicks with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the third. Brunson is doubled. Here's Robinson. Down low. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. High arcing shot. And it's Thompson getting it to go. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York out in front, up 9. And don't go away. We'll be...
27.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks leading by 9. Outside Payne. Here's Towns. Up and over Smith. Towns double team. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Pass to Achua. And here's Anunoby. Defended by Thompson. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Adams a screen. Here's Green. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Pass to Towns. Left side of Chua. Now here's Anunoby. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Clock at 4. Here's Towns. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to McBride. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Brooks. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Back to Bridges. Pass to McBride. Here's Towns. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's stolen by Hart. Towns down low. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
And he's good on the second. Knicks leading by 5. Towns double team. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Thompson with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Van Vliet's got his first basket.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge. And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Pass to Şengün. He got a piece of it. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Towns double team. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Inside. Şengün. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Towns, left side. Let's go with a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Towns. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. Just 5 on the clock.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And here's New York now. 22 was their biggest lead. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Thompson. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Green for 3. Doesn't go for him. So New York wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character.
Ambition, never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision, separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link.